as you come into the entrance of our farm at night, this is what's going to greet you. Eventually we'll replace the sign, but the flower bed, my son Brent built it, and his wife Tori painted it and added the flowers and the lighting. They are being ran by solar spotlights right now because we don't have any electric down here at the entrance. I think it looks pretty great.
You guys doing okay this morning? Huh? You doing okay? What are you doing there, Cinnamon? Huh? So these two calves, the daddy's Angus and the mom is supposed to be a Jersey. Start seeing back here in the pasture area now. We got their little shelter on the back of the barn built. Next we got to build or cut a hole, put a door through there. And we also got to turn this area here into a paddock slash loading dock and ramp and all that. So we can get some more, and if, start selling some, we can get them out of here easy without a fight. Ain't that right, girls? So here's a better look at that livestock trailer. You see it's got two bays. It's got this to keep their butt coming right up on it. On the prowl. I guess they hunt in packs now.
This is some okra. When we first started getting okra, the whole plant was maybe about 2.5 feet tall when it started producing. And as the season has progressed, they've gotten taller and taller and taller and are still producing. Now they're about 6 foot tall in some areas, 4 foot in other areas. But you clip them off and then, just like this. I usually have a pair of shears or something just to clip them, and then you can harvest them. I haven't been very successful about pulling them off without damaging the plant. So this is the first year we've ever done okra, and it has done fantastic. And when it's blooming, they're even pretty. Okay, so I've been getting the okra picked. Wanted to share with you. I got a gallon-sized bucket here, just full of them. Some of them are going to be too big because it's been a little bit since I picked them. But we've frozen them, canned them. They're good in soups. All kinds of ways of eating them. My son likes them breaded and deep fried. My husband does too, but they're not good for him that way, so we have to do it the other way. And that's part of our okra. I was out picking tomatoes earlier, and you can see we've got different kinds of tomatoes here going on. The large tomatoes, they tend to want to crack open, but I still use them. I just cut around this, take the bad part off, and it still has nice areas for slicing. Then we have these little tomatoes here. They're kind of orangey looking. We also get some that are a smaller orange one. These are by far my favorites. They're very, very sweet. It's just like almost eating candy. Love that. Then we have some little red ones. I don't know if you call them cherry tomatoes or not, because they're definitely bigger than a cherry. And we also have been doing Roma tomatoes. And they've turned out pretty well, kind of to our surprise. So we've had 5 different variety of tomatoes to try. Like I said, we're kind of experimenting this year. And we know that we love the taste of those. These are still good to use for tomato juice and things like that. And these, I would say, they're good for like the pulpiness if you're going to do some kind of a, I don't know, a thick sauce. They would be good. But that's kind of our tomato crop going on. Waited a little too long this time. We had about as many overripe ones as we did ripe ones. So we just fed those to the chickens, and the chickens loved it.
Today I'm going to show you how to turn one of them large tomato juice cans or great big bean can into a feed scoop. So I bought this a while back. It's a Tackle Life. I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that, but it's a pretty cool little tool. It does all kinds of things. You can sand, you can grind, you can cut. So So there's your scoop part. Now if you're wondering what these little holes are, last year I actually had a pepper just seeing if it could actually grow in a can like this, and it actually grew and actually produced some fruit. Now it didn't grow near as good as it would in the ground like it did this year, but you can grow peppers in a can. That's why there's holes. But we're going to use them holes for a handle. Now we're going to change instruments on it. Take that blade off. Gonna put a sander on it. Try to get some of them little sharp little edges and everything off in case the kid uses it. Or my wife. That just slips over it. A little snug. Now you guys do want to be careful. Make sure you wear glasses. Yeah, I should be wearing safety glasses, but these work pretty good. Alright, I think we got them burrs off pretty good. Now as far as the handle goes, you guys can cut you a branch or one of them small trees down about yay big, something where you're going to hold it. I'll probably end up using a board, cutting it down a little bit. This, I'm going to use some just drywall screws. You need to put you at least a couple holes through your can. You can do it with a nail and a hammer or a drill bit, however you want to do it. You need to get something started so we can put your screw in there and get it going. There you have it.
What happened, hun?
Oni.
It's okay, Phil Super Service is servicing now.
Haha.
You would have made it if I didn't push him.
So this is the tire we're going to be replacing. As that clip Jennifer put on Facebook a while back showed us bringing in a new tire. Now this is a new used tire. It came off of a tractor and the guy got rid of it because it wasn't the same tire on both sides, but it was practically brand spanking new. So I don't really care, this ain't gonna be a show tractor anytime soon, but I don't know if you can see, I mean it's still got a lot of good tread on it and everything, but it is really dry rotting. See all them little cracks all the way around it? And this has also been releasing air and everything. So I don't feel too safe on it. We got a lot of hills and everything. And I really want the kids to be able to come up with me whenever I'm working. I just don't feel safe working back in the woods or out in the pasture or anything like that. Because I don't want it rolling, you know, with the kids. I don't want it rolling at all. So we paid $500 for this tractor tire. And I know what you're thinking, $500, that's a lot of money. But guys, this thing costs $2,000 easy, just for one tire or more. And again, this here was like brand new, came off of another tractor. And all it was is the guy, he's making show tractors out of what he buys. And this did not match the other tire on his tractor, even though it's brand new, pretty much. So we jumped on that, $500 for tractor tires. Really, really good deal.
We look forward to hearing from you. You can contact us by email at chamberlainff@gmail.com. Like us and subscribe to Facebook and YouTube at Chamberlain Family Farms. We're also available on Rumble at Chamberlain FF. We really look forward to hearing from you. Give us some ideas. Bye.